Let me give you some healthy advice. Understand who you're talking to before you have that conversation with them. Like, understand who you're talking to. You can't talk to everybody or have conversations with certain conversations with everybody. Some people not gonna be open minded enough to see your perspective. Some people just not gonna know where you're coming from, and some people are gonna be triggered by what you're saying and not hear what you're saying, but hear how you're saying it to them. So expect that person to be who that person is, and stop having so much high expectation when you're having conversations with people.
One of the biggest things I've learned, it's exactly what he's talking about. I hate the fact that you cannot have intellectual, deep conversations with everybody. And one of the reasons why a lot of the times you can't do that is because those people have never met themselves on a deeper level. Stop expecting you out of other people. And one of my friends told me this, and it never leaves my head anymore because it's true. I do expect me out of other people. I do expect somebody to want to communicate. I do expect somebody want to bend over backwards and understand where you're coming from. But I meet people who are so like, I don't know how to explain it. Have you ever had a conversation with somebody, right? And you're trying to have a human conversation and they're like not even listening to you, not even looking at you, and they're doing whatever they want and you're talking to them. And then you're sitting there like, dude, are you a kid? Like, we're literally adults. How come you can't look at me while we're talking? Once I get that type of feel from you and you're like that immature, it's wraps. I will never look at you the same. I will never think of you in a high regard anymore. And I'm not going to say anything to you. I'm not going to talk down to you. I'm not going to make fun of you. I'm not going to anything. But once I'm trying to sit here and have an intellectual conversation with you and you're either on your phone or you're ignoring me, do you think I'm going to come back and try to talk to you no more? No. Do you think I'm going to ever come to you for advice? No. Do you think I'm going to ever come to you and vent? No. And if you're my friend, I'm just going to distance myself from you. I'm not going to cut you off. I'll distance myself from you because I don't see no point of being friends with somebody and being around you when everything's cool. Everybody can kumbaya. But when it gets deep and serious, we can't have conversations. That makes no sense. And like I said before, a lot of people like surface level stuff. I don't. I like to go deeper. I like to understand why you did that, why you think that way, what bothered you about what I did, and vice versa. If we can't have deep conversations, then what is the point of even being cool? And that goes for anything, whether it's relationships or friendships. And I even meet people that are like, oh, you just want to drag it. No, nobody's dragging anything. I'm having a normal conversation. You ever notice how you're just having a conversation with somebody and they make everything seem like you're pulling teeth? I'm not yelling. I'm not screaming. I'm not bashing you. I'm just trying to understand where you're coming from. But see, they're so insecure and stuck in their ways and have their own problems that they take everything as bashing and you don't care about me and you think you're better than me and this. When did I say that? That's why I say, don't waste your breath. When you start seeing you're around people who just are too immature to have that conversation, just remove yourself. He's right. You will go nuts trying to talk to people who have never even seen the type of perspective that you have. And if they're so hard-headed and not even trying to hear your perspective, just leave. I was explaining something to somebody and they laughed at me when I was being serious. After that, never will tell you anything.